What's going on, guys? Alright. I noticed the last couple of videos I uploaded, YouTube said that there was ad suitability issues. I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, we're looking at Amazon again. Holiday is over. Hope you guys had fun. We got lucky and we had to go to Phoenix, and we left early enough yesterday. Things were okay, but the adventure ceased to be fun when I went to go start the truck and I heard a nasty grinding noise, which ended up being the bolts on the starter motor had backed loose out quite far. I was very lucky they were still there. Calling around in the parking lot in 100 and something degrees is not a lot of fun. So anyway, it's kind of like a Monday, Tuesday now. I was checking to see if Amazon has offered any newer deals on things. I have no idea what the hell this thing is, but it looks kind of interesting. It was a $30 coupon. It's some kind of, comes with a charging adapter. It's got the little tie down notch. I wonder what group this thing is set to be. It looks too long to be normal. Also, it has some other interesting features. Where it's mimicking regular battery posts. That's really cool. Yeah, look at that. So, USB it says, and something else. Interesting battery. I wonder if you can actually open it up. Interesting. Are there any reviews? There's a few. Oh, come on. I hate it when you have... I love to use the scroll wheel on the mouse, but what ends up happening is it kind of scrolls in between sometimes. Let's see what the reviews say on this. When I received the product, it had an issue and they replaced it in 3 days. Works great, easy to use. Initial charge is 16 hours per what they told me, and that's pretty much how long it took. Definitely recommend and will buy from them again. Ordered this battery and the packaging was excellent. Unfortunately, after I got it, I realized I ordered the wrong size battery. Amazon wouldn't let me return the battery, so I emailed Speak customer service, and I got a prompt response from their customer service representative, Jesse. Jesse was more than very polite. I could tell he genuinely wanted to make sure I was a happy customer. Well, I definitely am happy. Thank you. Blah, blah, blah. That's cool. Doesn't fit in a Group 29 battery tray. It's about 1 inch longer, but so far they are working good. I have 2 for my 24 volt trolling motor and 1 for my electronics, and a LVS 34 in a black box. Time will tell if they hold up to the 5 to 10 year life. I like the on and off switch, and the charger works great. Unit. I use this battery on my ocean yacht to power a bilge pump, 2 shower pumps, and a LED light, and charge my cell phone and tablet at night. When I first installed the battery, I would only have to charge it every 4 days or so. The full charged battery was draining faster and faster. I thought maybe my bilge pumps were working more than I thought they were, maybe getting stuck on and running the battery dead. I hooked up one of my old lead acid batteries back up to it, and it worked properly. I then only used the lithium batteries to charge my phone tablet at night. Now when the battery is fully charged, it won't even charge my cell phone and tablet. Now I can charge the battery and turn off the charger when it's fully charged and watch the battery drain without anything hooked to it. I've only had the battery for about 6 months, and the decline in performance began after about 3 months. I thought customer service would be horrible based on the reviews I have read. It was actually very good. I believe my problem was the boat generator was going bad and wouldn't properly charge the lithium battery. I took the battery home and charged it 3 weeks ago, and it is still at 12.6 and going to buy another one. It didn't say exactly what happened, but I'm guessing they must have warrantied it for him. Interesting battery. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It doesn't really say what size it is. Anyway. It's definitely cheaper than some other options. But there's other stuff that's cheaper than this, for sure. Huh. Well, and there's none of these batteries are, none of them are going to be returnable on Amazon, unless you buy like small ones. There's lots of these batteries that are now in the 150-ish range. Like, here's a $139 battery. And if you've ever used lead-acid batteries for solar and struggled to get enough of them to do what you wanted to do, and then went to lithium, you're never going to want to touch a lead-acid battery again. They're a pain in the ass. They really are. So, some of these batteries, though, have some terrible reviews on them. So you just never know what the hell you're going to get. This one looks interesting. That's like the cost of a regular battery at this point. Huh. And they're all going to be about 22 pounds if they're 100 amp hour. Is what I found. Anyway, there's lots of batteries on here. I mean, you could probably have pretty good luck with most of them. You know, I don't really think that there's going to be a big difference between a lot of them, really, honestly. Some may have pouches, like these ones, probably all pouches. A lot of companies are trying to make their batteries look like the lifetime batteries. Some of them are self-heating. If you live in a cold weather climate, that's definitely something that you're going to want to do. So, let's see, $379. It's under 200 a battery. It's not bad. There's a bunch of stuff I haven't seen before popping up. People really recommend this one for some reason. I would stay away from any of these weird things. Dong Hot. You couldn't have picked a worse name for a battery. Switch the letters around. Hot Dong. Dong Hot. I mean, it's terrible. I mean, I just guess they're not. They must not be targeting the U.S. market. But see, here's the thing: the writing and everything on these things that are made in China are all in English. So who are they targeting? Okay, so this battery, they keep playing games with the price on this one. And this is the one that I have, the 100 amp hour group 31 size. There's a couple of other sizes of these. When I got mine, it was $249 with a $15 coupon, which, or no, it's $239 or something. I can't remember. It was really close to the same price, but they keep changing the price on them. So I have these two right now. This air conditioner is actually running on them. I have two of them in my 24 volt system, hooked to a 2.4 kilowatt MPP solar hybrid inverter. So if you 24 volts at 100 amp hours, there's your 2.4 kilowatt. So that's what you need for 2.4 kilowatts at 24 volts. And then if you have, like, let's say a 5,000 or 6,000 watt inverter, 48 volts, then you'll need 48 volts worth of batteries. You take your voltage and you times it by the amp hours, that'll give you your kilowatt hours. So they're still selling it by Amazon. It's non-returnable, but they ship it really fast. Some of these other companies, I've heard people waiting quite a while. I would think if you end up with problems buying it from Amazon when there's a seller, it will make things a little bit easier. Okay, so this is a smaller one that they have. I mean, it claims the same capacity, but anyway, I wouldn't buy it, I don't think, unless you need something that size specifically, like maybe your RV. And then this battery here, I have this battery. People say, oh, it's got pouch cells or whatever. Well, I don't know, I haven't had any problems with it. At least none that I know about. I've had it like over a month now, I think. So that's in my 48 volt system. I've got two of them with a 24 volt battery to make up 48 volts. I think that this battery is probably pouch cells. I don't know if that's good or bad, really. I mean, no way to really know. What is this? So this is why is this battery $610? Sold and shipped from Amazon. Never heard of it. It's a lot of money for one battery. For some smaller batteries, these are good for radio stuff, 20 amp hours. When it comes to the radio stuff, just make sure you don't buy a battery that has like the little spade terminals, or whatever you want to call them. You would be better off to, avoid these. I mean, it'll work fine, but you're gonna end up needing to solder on them, and you can't heat these up too much either. That's the other problem. I've got a 6 amp hour little tiny one. It actually runs the radio and everything like that, no problem. But I ran into issues until I actually soldered it. It was just like the cables kept working themselves loose. Anyway, I don't see anything on here. I just thought I'd share this real quick. So we still have the Weize batteries for 218, and we still have the chins for 203. So those are the batteries that are going to be the best bang for the buck for just, you know, entry level solar cheap lithium iron phosphate batteries. So sold, shipped by Amazon. You'll get them in probably 3 days or less, and they'll come FedEx. Pretty good deal in my opinion.